Hi everyone, this is Edward of Chad and we are back again with another War Thunder stream. Oh man, he just got my tail. I really want to display good defensive gunning with this plane, and I can. I know I can. But it just doesn't happen all the time. It's quite frustrating. Sometimes I get matches with this plane where I take out like 2 or 3 people. And it goes quite well. Others I just do not seem to get my stride, and they do this to me. Oh no, I'm so sorry crew, I messed it up for all of us. Let's just see. Oh, they're so brave. None of them will jump unless I jump. They're just like, we will not let you go down alone. The power of friendship will not bring us victory, but at least it'll take us to the ocean. Okay, so, oh man, shout out to M103, previously known as M22. Oh, there we go. And we've also got 1 like. Beautiful. Well, let's get back to the hangar because this is very painful. It's painful to watch. It's especially a bad moment to start because it would have been cool if I succeeded in my defensive attempt there. But it was one of those. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it works really well. Like awesomely well. Other times it just doesn't go that well. And actually see. So where are we now? We are 27,000. Then we will have at least unlocked every single fighter on this chain here. Then other questions. I'll probably complete the bomber on the other side while I'm waiting for that, because I don't think I can research the R1Y1 while I'm still busy building up those 6 rank 4 planes. Rank 4 planes. So yes. I am actually getting concerned when I looked back at how many streams I've done of Japan and the level of progress we've made. I might just switch all the streams over to Japan Aviation for the next couple of weeks, just to make 100% sure I get this one. I don't want to miss this, that's the thing, and I'm so concerned that I will miss this by being overconfident now and paying for it later. So we really need to make sure we lock this down, because if we look at the progress of the J29 with Sweden, it doesn't go that well now, does it? It is not going as well as it should go. My freaking goodness. So yeah, that's just the only thing I'm concerned about, because it did go well, it did go fast, but it would go fast because it was under rank 4 and it was cheap. Now we're getting into these planes, they're expensive. They are drawing every last scrap of cash. The Silver Lions are gone. We're even devaluing them, using Cupro nickel and all sorts of nonsense, but they won't buy. The plane salesman, whoever this cool plane salesman is who sells me everything, he won't take my Cupro nickel Lions. He says, no, I want silver. I want to put an ice block on it and see it melt quickly, because that's one of the tests for silver. Does it melt ice quickly? Because silver is very thermally conductive. He's got me on that, that's for sure. Wow. Taking out the medium tanks. What the heck's in your plane? You can even take out the friggin' medium tank. I don't know, for a friggin' 75mm cannon or something. Because I've had 30 mils, and 30 mils still doesn't get through tank armor. At least not mine. I must have defective rounds or something. But mine does not get through tank armor. What the heck's he so far back for? Why are you so far back, B-17? I mean, I know you are an iconic plane, but still, you should dedicate yourself to the front line. So, in the past, at first I did the dive, and the dive wasn't successful. Then I did the climb, and the climb was very unsuccessful. Like, it took me something like 10 to 20 minutes to climb to 7,000. Anything below 7,000 and you get intercepted easily. And then a few times at 7,000 I still got intercepted, and when that happened, when I got intercepted at about 7,000, I was like, okay, enough of this, this is silly, I'm not doing this anymore, and I'm being chased. Uh-oh. Where is he? Yeah, there he is. He's ruining my bomb run. Dang it, and he got my tail. What is with me and my defensive today? Well, shout out to Wolfunda. It's not going well. Like, even when I have a prepared plan of defense, my defensive gunning is just not up to scratch for these first few rounds. I really hope I get in my stride because I did so much better earlier. But these guys just seem to be getting me on it. The problem is, I'll explain to you my problem with the G5N1. When I got the G5N1, I was super stoked because it's got enough payload to cover 2 bases. The problem is, it's slow. It's really slow. It is painfully slow. It's slow to climb. It is slow to fly just in the first place. And, ooh, this one didn't do too bad. But it was rank 2, so that makes sense. But this one, only 400 kilometers an hour. It struggles. Its climb rate is very slow. So these interceptors, they absolutely demolish me. Where the heck's the interceptor? Interceptor. That's very low climb rate for interceptor. There we go, 60. So some of them climb like insanely large amounts of altitude. Like I was flying this thing at 6,000 and I got intercepted. I'm like, how the heck are they getting me that high up and so quickly? So then I changed my strategy on the G5N1 to literally just dive into battle and use my defensive gunners to shoot down anybody chasing me. It has a better success rate than climbing. I'm not gonna lie, it has a better success rate. But what you are seeing for the last 3 matches has been basically my failure rate. Because I have had very good runs earlier today. I don't know why I'm getting so many bad ones right now. But the defensive guns can do their job. He just needs to wake up back there. Wake up in your cone, you friggin' lazy tail gunner. Because that's my strategy. Just dive in, try to drop the bombs. The problem with this plane especially is its bomb bay door significantly affects its speed. I've never seen bomb bay doors affect flight speed a lot, especially not with the earlier Sweden bombers. But the Japanese bombers are definitely affected by their bomb bay doors in terms of speed. And this one is heavily affected by it, which means I have to drop 6 bombs, which covers 1 base, and then immediately close the friggin' bomb bay door and go for the next one. I need to be careful about when I do it, because if I do it too quickly, I lose too much speed before going to the base, and then I get in trouble. So it's a few factors. This plane has potential. Like, I've already maxed it out. The problem is, it has a wild swing and miss experience. Sometimes you get it and you get it good. Like you get 4 bases in the match, you shoot down 2 fighters trying to intercept you, it goes well. Other matches, you don't even get to touch anything. Dang it! Freaking Bastonians! He's gonna steal the base. That's what he does. This is the Bastonian way. I get Freeze Blue. Freeze Blue called it. At least call it. I don't mind them calling it even after I call it because they're faster. That's fine. Just call it. Don't let me dedicate this unwieldy behemoth to a lost cause just because you won't call the frickin' base. I'm talking to you, man. Oh, it just annoys me. It annoys me when they don't call when they're clearly gonna take it. Just call it. Not even gonna be mad, at least I don't waste my time trying to get something I can't reach. And it's a Wyvern, so we know whatever a Wyvern's packing, it covers a base. That we know. This we all know. We know Wyverns are the absolute champions of base stealing. It's just what they are. I'm pretty sure when the friggin' the English designed this plane, they were like, what can take everything? We want something that can steal bombing runs. And like, oh man, have I got the plane for you? It's called a Wyvern. I'm gonna get away from that. I don't know where the planes are, but that's a DO335. And the previous match I got shot down by a DO335. So I've got absolutely no interest in engaging him unless my tail is firmly pointed at him, so I can bring my tail ornaments to bear. Now where is he? Because I'm not in the mood for that. I'm not in the mood for that at all. Let's see, where is he? Oh! Okay, there's a troublemaker over there. There's another troublemaker over there. I see a little flash of the muzzle of the exhaust there, so I'm gonna need to be a bit more tactical, which I don't like to do, But that DO335 in the previous match was... A few fighters have actually just cut through my fuselage like it was made of toilet paper. And I don't know how. I think it was a Yak 3 and the DO335. So that annoys me. Like I'm cool with having a dogfight, but I just don't want my friggin' fuselage to get torn into pieces by a single strafe. No, I did not. I'm evading a little bit. I try not to waste time evading because it usually doesn't work in a plane this heavy and slow, but if I evade early, I might be able to get away from him. I just want to get away from that DO335 right over there. Somebody attack him! Oh, he said what I said. And we got 2 likes over there. Beautiful. So I'm going to try and get to this. Did he steal the base? Yeah, he stole the base. I knew it. He stole the base. The other one didn't. What the frick happened there? But he did. So I knew I had to do that. And we got 3 likes. It's beautiful. Let's see. I am probably not going to do another pirate stream for a while because I want my next one to be a pirate video. So rest. Oh, you serious? Where? What the heck? Freaking camper. Okay, let's see if we can at least get this one a bit better. I'm a bit angry at him because I thought I was in the clear. Okay, at least he didn't destroy my plane in one strafe. Did a lot of damage. Crazy high amounts of damage, but he didn't destroy the plane. That's what's been annoying me the last couple of matches. They literally destroy my plane in a single. I can't control it. My finger is welded to the A key. I can't control it. It's too heavy on the one side. That's a problem. I can't get it to balance. I didn't even lose that much of the wing, but it's way too unwieldy. Oh, come on. That's what I hate is they usually don't do this, but the guns in the last couple of matches have literally just torn pieces off my plane in a single volley. That annoys me. It annoys me when it does that much damage. Like, freaking just drop bombs. Just drop bombs. Ugh. What a waste. These are the bad matches. And why the heck was that I-16 even flying in the middle of nowhere? Well, I-185 or something. Yeah. Yeah, well done to you. I can't be a goalie. I have done sports with goalies. I can't do it. I just do not have the will to stand and have projectiles fired at me. And in soccer, they are freaking crazy. I once played it in a club, indoor, and somebody kicked a ball at me so hard it felt like they were trying to loosen the bricks in the wall behind me. I couldn't believe people were able to kick that hard, a ball that hard. It was insane. So good job, because I can't be a goalie. The position I usually like to play is defender, so that you are just at the furthest defensive line, but you don't get kicked at directly. That's usually the position I like, both in that and other sports. Usually the people at the front are usually just, I don't like the style. They're usually too freaking I don't want to say arrogant, but I want to say arrogant. Like we once did volleyball. It was actually very funny. We did volleyball and we divided it up into 9 squares each side, and the person on the very center kept darting into everybody's square to the point that it was just like, what are we even here for? And then eventually when the ball fell like right next to him, most people just stopped playing or stopped trying to hit back because he kept jumping into the square anyway. And then when the ball fell on the ground, it was like, oh, how did that happen? It's like, because everybody was expecting you to hit it because you've been jumping into our squares the whole friggin' match. That's usually what the players who play at the front of sports are like. They're just too much energy and too little regard. Who the frick is another Bostonian? Why must I play with these friggin' players that just want to steal bases? As I say, I don't mind if you take the base. Just freaking call it. If you're feeling froggy and you know you're gonna get there first, just freaking call it so I don't waste my time. Is that too much to ask? So freaking annoying. Just hope that I can get this plane to survive one bombing run. I don't think I've been able to hit a single bombing target yet, because I literally keep getting intercepted just before. That's what really makes this plane annoying. Is if you think it's slow going down, you should see it going up. It is way slower. Way slower. You usually fly at like 290, and you do not really climb. You just barely climb. It's amazingly frustrating. So I genuinely thought I'd like this plane. I thought I would love this plane, and it has its moments, but there are moments. This plane is effective all round. It just doesn't make you as much points, but I'm not gonna lie, I might play with that. If this one goes bad again, I'll just go over to that. They're basically the same plane, except one has worse. I think the higher one actually has worse defensive ornament, or one of them. Something's wrong with the defensive between the steps. And one, they only have enough bombs to take one base down, but at least they can get the base. Like this thing can go up to, what's that, 502? That's decent. This thing's just so slow. Oh man, I've got me a coffee right here. It's delicious. It's just gonna be quite bad. I mean, it's not very late, but it's definitely late. That, what's that, Andrew Huberman, I remember in one episode he said, if you drink coffee at I think it was something like 2 p.m, you're still gonna be wearing off the effects of the caffeine at midnight. So I'm like, well, I'm drinking it now, so it's probably gonna be in my system until the next morning. To be honest. Oh, look at that. Yak 3 saws a plane fuselage in half easily. What the frick is this? What you doing? Get out of here, man. I don't want to be rude, but why? What's with all the Bostonian plays? These people freaking just jump on bases. Just call it. Just call the base. Even if it means calling over somebody. Just call it so that you can... that I can coordinate a different direction. I'm fully aware that my plane is very slow. I'm fully aware of that. So if you call it, I'm going to know, oh man, I'm going to have to go somewhere else. Finally, a run. Like, and then you have to close the bomb bay doors, because if you don't, you're going to lose a lot of speed between targets. It's just not acceptable. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to keep going straight. I'm going to keep going straight because of that. This is 3.14. He's got to be planning on doing something. Did you see? 2.8. Yeah, he's coming this way. Oh, he's on fire a little bit. Let me just see if I'm going over the enemy strip. Okay, I'm not going over the enemy strip. Fantastic. Oh, that's good stuff. Is that above average? Was that about normal? It sounds good. I mean, my streams have definitely been getting fewer views, but I think it's because my creativity is not, it's not shining through. I've definitely been coasting a little bit too much, in all honesty. Ah, okay. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Hit him. Come on. Darn it. I know there's one at the top as well. Yes, come on. Ah, oh, dang it. What is with my freaking plane and being torn up so quickly? Yeah, no, that's true. I actually looked, and I haven't done videos in a very long time. And especially on quite a few series that I should still be finishing. But it's planning things. I'm actually quite pleased that I did do one thing. I tested how fast I could make a planter, because I'm busy making things out of wood. And I made it in about, what was it again, 35 minutes. Which is pretty good, in my opinion. Like a 500 by 500 by 200 mil planter with pallet wood. So I'm pretty chuffed with that. I'm going to keep making them, because there's a minimal investment. And I'm going to see what I can make off them, and then we can go from there. I think it could be good. Oh man, and shout out to Jubilant Breakaway, who's got best viewers on streamboo.com. Oh man, these tireless workers. I see you over there. Uh-oh, I think I just went on to the... I'll catch you on the next one. Sorry about that. Sorry, man. Oh, and I'm also messed up because I should have changed plane. That didn't go too well. I should have actually considered changing plane. What's this map? What is this map? This is Berlin. Oh, okay. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna actually roll. Yeah, I'm gonna roll to the right side. Left side doesn't usually do well in terms of base stealing. Everybody steals to the left, in my experience. But right side is usually overlooked. I don't know why. I think it's just a tendency towards the left. But on the right side, there's usually somebody, some plucky interceptor just manages to be there at the right place, at the right time, at the right angle to ruin my life. It's freaking amazing. So we'll see how that goes. Warning, I'm going to have a swig of coffee again. Man. Well, my next plan is to make a lawn chair. I've already cut the legs, but I've got absolutely no idea how I'm going to fix like the back and everything. So I usually build things, and then as I build it, I change the final result to suit what I've built already, and it's just a mess. Hopefully I get that a little bit better. Hopefully they start selling. That's what I want to honestly do. If they can start selling, then I'm going to be very happy. If they don't sell, then that's a whole other problem. I'm going to have a whole heap of planters that I'm not that suited for, because I wanted to make a different shape of planter. Didn't want to make a 200 deep planter, I want to make a 400 deep planter. Such random things. Ooh, that's good stuff. Okay, let's see. Don't see any... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, no, I don't see anything there. I don't see anything there. The only bad thing about this plane is my strategy involves diving down, which means getting out in front of everybody, means I get intercepted by everybody. So there are some very bad trade-offs with the way I handle this plane. But the problem is, it's sort of, I'm trying to compensate for just how ridiculously slow it is. And due to how ridiculously slow it is, it needs some pretty ridiculous concessions or compromises. So it's not good. It's not good. It has its mixed results, that's for sure. And what really annoyed me is I do not remember planes being this nimble in terms of climbing. Because these planes are climbing like crazy. I thought this thing would have an advantage flying high. It's got no advantage. It can be at 5,000. They'll catch up to it like it's on the ground. It's insane. Life could be dreamed. I have no idea what that song is. What's that song? Life could dream. Life could be dreamed. I have absolutely no idea. I might know with the song included, but it's definitely not one that I'm familiar with. At least not all the words. Which makes sense. I usually don't remember songs for words. I remember it more for the sound. And usually for the guitar solo parts as well. I really like the parts with the guitar, like just before the last, typically the last chorus. That's usually a good part. Control B. Man, just got stuck with my keys. There you go. Oh, whoa, what's that? Whoa, what's a friggin' J26? What's a J26 again? Get down! Get down again! Okay, he doesn't seem to care. Like, that's the problem, is when you see a threat, it takes a lot of momentum to get this thing to change direction, especially sideways, like in terms of the roll, which is bad because it's got side gunners. So if you don't get your freaking plane under control, you're going to have a bad time getting your side gunners to engage. And they're pretty good gunners. So it is an annoying plane. I think this could be a good run. Depends on if we reach this spot over here, and depends on if I make it back to base. Then we'll finally have had a good run with this plane. as you can see, it's very much a swings and roundabouts type of a thing. Sometimes you get a good one, sometimes you just don't. Okay, return to the base. At least the battle's happening a little bit offset there to the side, so I should be able to get to the base. Maybe just get some side action. Some side action, which is good for me, because I got side bomber. Just look at that compensation. I'm aiming for the friggin' strip there. Just look at that level of compensation. That's why it's hard to get this thing ready fast. If you're ready from the start, it's pretty good, but to get it ready fast, to present a certain direction to the enemy or certain side, really difficult. So that's what I don't like about this plane. We seem to be losing, just saying. Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on the battle to the right, and if somebody engages, I can shoot them down. Like battles where this is the last plane and fighters try and shoot me down actually go very, very well. So yeah, my comments on stream are far out. What do you mean far out? Records on the channel. What? I don't know how to measure that. What would you mean by records on the channel? Oh, is there some? I don't remember something in the analytics showing that, but I can take a look. I would expect some level of analytics for that, but I just don't know. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, because that would be cool if something tracks that, but I don't know if it does. One cool thing that happened is there's a band, or there's a few bands that I listen to that are a little bit less well known, and YouTube did tell me, hey man, you're in the top 2.5% of listeners to this band. So there is some measurement that they do that they can see this channel watches that channel the most. But I don't exactly know how to access that. Would be cool though. Just see, for some reason got myself a phone call here. What the frick? Okay, let's see. Well, there's still a lot that I need to do, in all honesty. Okay, so that's a new number. I am exceptionally skeptical when I get called by any number that's not like a direct contact, because I'm just like, I need to know who this is. It could there are some freaking weird people that can randomly call you with the weirdest stuff. So I'm just like, oh my! Shout out to Enderdrago15. This is BR 4.3, I believe. Yeah, 4.3. It's this plane. It's quite sad that this plane is 4.3, where planes get faster, and this thing's very slow. I'm the last one. Oh man, hooray! I guess I'm the last one. It gives me a chance to show off if I can defend myself. Well, at least they've got bombers further than Sweden. Oh man, and shout out to Skull Gaming. So you must buy. Oh no, my goodness. Yeah, I don't. There's always the thing that bugs me about phone calls is there are a lot of people. Well, it's usually people that are older that like to do business over the phone. I don't do business over the phone ever. I consider it a very bad idea to do business on the phone, because you could mishear something, nothing's written down. It's just, I cannot do business on the phone. I think it's a horrible idea. You got no contract in front of you that you can read. So, for some reason, some people like it. I can't stand it. I can't stand doing business in any way, shape, or form on the phone. Really bugs me. Because it's just not a reliable medium for something as serious as business. Okay, I'm not going to dive hard down, because if I do this thing, what happens with this plane is it gets locked at like 530 kilometers an hour, and you literally can't get it to lift up anymore. Like the flaps are practically welded shut by the wind. It's really annoying. So I'm gonna not do that because I want to live. And oh man, we've also got 4 likes. This is beautiful. But what do you mean you've just... Oh, please don't rip it off. If it's under 300, it shouldn't be ripping the gear off. But what do you mean you're coding Java for Minecraft? For 5 years. I thought it already had that. Well, that's impressive. Like, I've got so little skill at that level with computers. I wish I did have more, but I just never developed it. There you go. Must be a real cool skill to have or to develop. Must take a lot of work as well. Okay, so it seems, hey, he's got a cute smiley. Look at that. He looks like a dinosaur that's smiling. I like that. It's freaking awesome. Like if you look at a little bit, if you like the bottom half of the glass looks like a smiley face with big eyes. How long it took for me to figure it out. I was editing recipes for a nuke mod. Okay, interesting. The only thing that one of the only things I've done with that degree was Black and White 2. Because Black and White 2 is hopelessly easy. Especially the impressiveness mechanic. But what you can do is you can go into the game files and edit the modifiers to make it more difficult. Doesn't help a lot, but it does help in some ways. I just wish I could edit some of the game prompts to make the armies of the enemy bigger and more aggressive, stuff like that. That would be cool. If maybe I can. Maybe I've never thought about that. I don't know if I can. If you can edit that, that would be freaking awesome. Because I know you can edit the impressiveness. You can edit the amount of iron in the resource. What? I did a whole stream on the mod, the Redux mod of Black and White 2. But I don't think we finished it because it crashed and my computer crashed. But it's pretty good. I just need to do it again properly. The Redux mod is a good mod. I just wish it wasn't so vulnerable to breaking. It really does address a lot of the problems with Black and White 2, especially the lack of a skirmish mode. But the other problem with Black and White 2 is they never fleshed out the other factions. The Greeks have all the buildings, but the other factions don't. So that's very annoying. And stuff like that. There's a few gripes about that game. That game was just made with a fairly limited scope. Although, great mechanics, but just limited scope. That's the problem. I'm trying to see. Is that the Spitfire? Yes. Okay. If he attacks from above, we're in big trouble because we are very. Yeah. We don't have much in the way of ornament from the top. What the heck's he doing? Wait a minute. Why doesn't that count as a kill for me? That's so unfair. I shot him. I got a hit in. It should still have counted as a kill. That's messed up. I should have gotten points for that. I get what he did, but I shot him. So that should have tagged to me as a point, as a kill. Frickin' mean snail, man. Okay, well, it looks like there's a strip over here. I'm gonna try and land. I'm gonna try and see if I can get this thing down. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on! Why isn't it slowing down? No, man. Flaps. Okay. Let's not take the nose down too aggressively. The lack of tail flaps is making it real difficult to stop. You know, gear up, gear up. I have to slam down and hope that this thing doesn't explode. Lift your nose, lift! Okay, slow down. Uh-oh. Yes! Not gonna lie. Whew. Let's just get the defensive ornament up. Whoever's still awake in here, if you're still awake in the plane, now's your time to shine. If anybody's still awake in here, they're gonna be coming for me now. They're gonna be mad. Wait, who said? Oh, that's me. I said array. Like, I'm quite upset that I didn't get that kill because I tagged him. I got a hit. It was supposed to be a kill for me. So that upset me. I don't mind that he smacked my tail because I still survived, but I'm upset that I didn't get points for that. Because that should have been my freaking kill. Just because I got him injured. Ooh, what's that? Something somewhere. If you usually watch your anti-aircraft fire, they usually track something. Over there. What happened? Ah, I'm okay. Beautiful. So that's one way to get rid of somebody. Although, middle finger to the system for not giving me the points that I deserved. I still got 5 of them left. Let's hope that this thing does a bit better. That little wire tower really damaged me. This one over here. You nearly, the windsock nearly destroyed this enormous bomber. This enormous bomber that weighs, does it say how much? Nah, never ask a plane its weight or a tank its horsepower. What does it say? No, I think it does say the tank horsepower. But either way, let's see. What the? Oh, that's allied plane. No, we're not losing. I refuse to lose. Uh-oh. What the? Oh no. Oh my goodness. That did not take. That's what annoys me, is when they saw through your wings like toilet paper. Well. That was a better match, but still not good. I'll do the other one for the next one, because this big one could be rewarding, but the problem is it's so slow. If it just wasn't slow it's slow in 3 ways. It's slow to climb, slow to fly, slow to turn, it's slow to roll, it's slow to everything. That's I see you over there, I will definitely remember. But the slowness in every conceivable way really holds that plane back. Defensive is good, payload's good, all of that's good, but the freaking slowness is just too much. You got 2.7. Let me see if I can roll with that. Here's the problem. If I roll with 2.7, then I'm not in rank 3, and I want to benefit of this. Max vehicle research efficiency 1 to 2 to 4 rank. So I need that if I want to get the efficiency bonus on rank 4. Which is why I do this. Even though there's almost no difference between these two. Like, they're almost exactly the same plane. Annoyingly so. Like, it feels like they literally said, hey man, we don't have enough planes for the Japan tech tree. And they took this one plane. What's this thing called? Please load. I want to see what this thing's called. But they basically took that plane and they said, it's a A, it's a B, it's a BB, it's a BCC, and they just kept having all these different freaking rungs for the same plane, and it's almost the exact same. You wanted to choose the Burger King Mac. What's the BKM? Last minute. What's BKM? Sounds like Burger King McDonald's. I've got no idea. Bomber. Aha! Okay, I gotcha. I hear ya. I get what you're saying. Why did I do that again? Oh yeah, if I recall correctly, one problem with this plane is... Let's see, I'm going to roll on that. The payload, the 1250s do more damage than the 4250s, and they do more damage than the 1800, which is weird. But it is what it is. Ah, see you over there. What you gonna do? It's a firebrand. Firebrands don't bomb, do they? He's just going suspiciously far to the left. Like so many other things in this world. Oh, I just had to do it. But yeah, this thing's got appropriate speed. Oh, and it's got the bottom gunner. Yes, I like this one. Some of them don't have the bottom gunner. And I think some don't have the side gunners, which I don't like. But this one does. Like, it goes from KI-49A, KI-49 double 2A, and then you get KI-49 double 2, and then KI-49 double 2 1A and B and C and friggin' AFG and everything. It's really annoying. Like, I think they've got at least 4 models of this one plane, and it has almost no difference. I mean, cool, you got zebra and you got leopard. I very much appreciate having a zebra print plane and a leopard print plane, because that's the only difference I can really see. Like, there's some marginal difference between the ammo and stuff, but yeah, I mean, you can see they're the same friggin' plane. There's almost no difference. It's just zebra print versus giraffe or leopard print. That's all it is. And we can't take the leopard print from the Italians. They own it. Like, this is a copy leopard. This is a jungle leopard or snow leopard that's fallen into some green paint. That's all that is. Let me see if he actually goes for the ground targets or what's he gonna do. Nope. He's stealing. Yes, they're gonna steal some base. I'm just gonna go to the left because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the left. See what he does, because he's not gonna take out a whole base. He's not a wyvern. Wyverns take out whole bases. And then I'll just bomb from the left all the different bases. Problem is I can't remember how much damage a 50 does. I'm gonna guess it takes 10 to take out a base. 8 to 10 if I recall correctly. So now I need to compensate for whatever this Bassa does. You had to be Bastonian. What? Since when does a firebrand have enough to do that? You frickin' Bastonian. But he's going for more. I thought firebrands were frickin' fighter planes. Since when can they do all that? He went to that base, so he dropped a bomb. Let me just see what happens. Because I can't believe he leveled a whole base. That's supposed to be a fireplane. I mean, a fighter plane, yeah. So I'm really confused as to how he had enough friggin' payload to do that. Either way, insult and rudeness aside, let's see if we can get this friggin' base. Like, I would want to ram him, but I'm just not gonna ram him. There's more productive things to be doing. And sometimes you've rammed enough people for stealing bases. It's just, you can't keep doing it. If you have to ram everybody for stealing bases, you're just never gonna play the game. Uh-oh. I see him, I see him. Drop the whole payload, and oh, come on, come on, come on. Come on, lift. I'm presenting too much of a face. Yep, he's presenting too much. It wouldn't roll. I couldn't get it to roll further. I couldn't get it. I wanted it to roll more so that I could present the face again, but it just wouldn't roll. Let's see. Well, the frick says easy. The match isn't over. Ooh. This looks like a fairly classy plane. That's got to be French. The way that this got such a long fuselage in front of the cockpit, that's very French-like. Very nice. I like it. Why do they have this freaking giraffe print on a Japanese plane? I'm pretty sure the Japanese... Whoa, it must be an error. Like... Oh. Ooh. Oh my. Shout out to Dared Pickle. My incorrect assessment of the plane was too much. And it coaxed you out of your eternal silence to come and tell me the truth. Well, it's a very nice plane. So credits to the Italians for building a beautiful plane along with the cars. And 5 likes over there as well. That's freaking amazing. No, we're getting some tough times, that's for sure. Like, the grind can be brutal. Let me just see. So we are 21. So we cleared out about 6,000 of the research points. So we're actually doing pretty well. Like, if I get this one, then I'm a bit conflicted about... That's perfectly fine. The watch is very much appreciated. It's just always confusing because I get comments on Twitch from somebody. I think he's War Thunder tags Polak 330, and he's called Pikachu 201, Pikachu 12111 lol if I recall correctly. And every time I see him, I think, oh, is that Dared Pickle? Because of of your avatar with the Pikachu face. It's always confusing. Let me see. Oh, yeah, we got Smolensk. Is he online? Is he online? No, he's not online. Where would he be? Yes. I did see it was quite a low attendance rate today. I think it was, at the time I started the stream, it was only 2 people that have 2 contacts that are here, so I'm assuming that the overall pool must be quite low today, or at least right now. Which, it is Wednesday. I need to remember these things. Oh, yeah, that's useless. That covers 1 base. This covers more than 1 base, so that's why I go for that. I just need to reset my recalibrate my gauge on how much it can take. This is the lowest fuel tank. There you go. Now I would be very cool with that. The problem is I get shot down. If that thing's fast, good. But I've been shot down so many times with the G5N1. I want to say G5N1. That is discouraged me from high level bombing. Because I would basically be in the plane up at like 5 to 6 kilometers in the air, and then I'd see an interceptor like 3 kilometers down, and it'll just dart up like a joke. And then I think somebody in one match told me, yeah, BF-109s and these planes can do that. And I'm like, I've got a BF-109. I've never done that. I don't know how they do it. It confuses me. And I time the WP and the thrust and everything. I've never been able to climb that much. I'm able to climb a lot, but just never that much. It really racks my brain sometimes by how much some players can climb. And I don't fully understand how they can climb that much without stalling out. Because when I try it, my friggin' plane stalls out. They gain enough. Well, mine was the 4.7 BR1, the top one in Sweden, the G6 Erla, which I would assume would be pretty good. But it doesn't do that. I mean, we've seen that thing fight in so many custom matches. It can climb fairly well. It can't climb 2 to 3 kilometers. Like, that's just crazy. See, there's a freaking Bastonian player over there. Oh my goodness, 2 of them. Thank goodness it's dusk. And thank goodness there's no lights on this plane. Nobody needs to read anything. They've switched off all the flashlights and everything. Oh. Well, I need to see that. That's freaking insane. Like, good to them. Good intercepting. But definitely annoying because your freaking bomber takes so long to build up that height. To build up that altitude. And then this interceptor bounds it in a few seconds. And you're like, am I a joke? Is my plane? Is my way of playing a joke? Because you caught up to me so freaking fast. That's why I stopped doing it with the G5N1. Because it just didn't seem like it mattered. Where's this other plane? There's apparently another plane that's... Get out of here. Let me have one thing. He's already stealing my one base. For goodness sake. Like, that one's already stealing one base. Don't you steal the other. People. And he's gonna shoot me down before I even get to have justice. I promise you. Let's see. Is he gonna do it? Looks like he's going for the other one. Don't do... Oh, he isn't. No, he isn't. Or maybe he is. Now I'm not so sure. Full speed, full speed. Okay, something's wrong. Who shot me? Like, did he shoot me? He's too far away. Oh, there's somebody else coming. The friggin' Yak 9. Okay, now I'm in trouble. If there's Yak 9's engaging, we're in big trouble. Uh-oh, we're in colossal trouble. Come on, that had to get him. Yeah, I can see it hit his fuselage. Count the hit! Come on. Yep, we're all out. Dude! You in it to win it? He's like, yeah, man, we're in it to win it to the very end. Ah! No, I would let the AI do it if they did it better. I've had too many times when the AI passed up a fantastic chance. I only let the AI do it if I can, in all honesty. Otherwise, I'm gonna do it because I tend to get kills. Like, it hasn't been showing that much in this stream, but I really do tend to get a lot of kills doing that. It's just not been a good couple of matches. Now, there's a few of them where I got like 3 or 4 kills just with my tail gunners alone. But I will be honest, my tail just needs to not rip off. If they manage to not rip my tail off, then I tend to do quite well. But the last while, they've just torn off pieces of my plane as they shoot at me. He's coming for you. You got P-51 over there. You see, if it goes, your plane's at least taking a bit of the damage. Okay, maybe, yeah, you see, that's the thing. If they don't rip off the wings and such, then it goes fairly well. But if they tear the wings off, then the battle goes south. If I can keep momentum, they can destroy the engines, they can wreck the tail, everything. As long as my plane can just keep its direction, I tend to take them out. I know! That's why I gave up on the high-flying bomber idea. Because they intercept way too easily. It makes no sense to me. It kind of wrecks my friggin' brain. Because I can't do that when I've got an interceptor. I don't have the friggin'... It can't climb that high. Just, period. It just can't. Oh, look at this. This is 1, 2, and then you got 3, and then you got 4. So there's friggin' so many. They're almost exactly the same plane. There's practically no difference between them. I've got the same payload, everything. It's weird, and it actually gets unsettling at a point. Because you're like, exactly. Now you got it on the head. That's my exact problem. That is why with the G5N1 I actually dive instead of... You know what BR do you have? I don't want to go too high. I'll go with this. But that's exactly why with the G5N1 I've started diving instead of climbing, because it's like it makes no difference if I climb or dive. If I climb, I typically get shot down before I reach a base. If I dive, I've got a good chance at climbing to the base. But how do they get it that fast? I did side climb with my bomber to get to 7,000, and then usually I don't get intercepted. Like, they'll intercept you at 5,000, they'll intercept you at 6,000, 7,000 is finally enough that they can't do it quickly. It's still annoying how fast they can, but at least not that quickly. And the problem is, for this plane, for G5N1 to climb that much, it takes you most of the match. By the time that you actually seriously get the chance to bomb, usually all the bases have been bombed and you have to wait for them to respawn. So side climbs, basically, if I climbed to that direction there and then climb again to that direction, you basically climb while they can't shoot you, or in areas that they can't shoot you down. It's very slow. It works, but it takes a lot of time, and if you're in a fast match, or if the match ends up being quite fast, you can literally not even get to your bombing site in time. That's why I stopped doing that, because it was just too much time invested with too little reward. But that is a strategy. It's just annoying that the interceptors can catch up to the same level of progress within a fraction of the amount of time. So that's why I just stopped doing it. I'm sure that it'll make sense in the same way that when I started playing War Thunder, I tried to go fast instead of hiding. I thought that would be a good strategy. I think in the same way I'll be proven wrong about diving instead of side climbing. But at this point, it's serving a purpose for now. Yes. Yeah, and bombers have appalling climb rates. Especially that one. G5N1's got a pretty bad one. Yeah, that's a bit of a big uptick because you're at 2.7. I've got that Swedish 109. That's the one that's not that fast. That doesn't climb that much. That's what it frustrates me. Okay, I know it takes less than 12 to total a base, so I can see... Let me try and see the amount of damage each does, and I can gauge how much I need to actually... Oh! Stop it! Wow, that didn't go well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's less than 12. I think it's 10. I think it's 10. That did not go well at all. Like, just give me a chance to read. This is why literacy rates are going down, because you shoot me down before I can even reach, even see the base to read my results. This is ridiculous. Let's see if I can get him on the way down. Hey, the freaks him up. Can't even get one gunner to aim. This is lazy. There you go. There you go. Shoot him. It wasn't enough. Oh, got the ground. Yeah, so this bomber is good for one thing, and that is getting to the base, dropping bombs before getting shot down. So it does make cash, but it doesn't make that much cash if you keep getting shot down. A little bit annoying. Cool fighters. Like, ooh, let's see. Like, if I get the cash together, I will invest in a Japanese fighter that's hopefully not as painfully slow as the A6M5 Otsu, because that's been a very slow plane. I did get the hang of it later, but it was still very slow. So maybe if I get the next one on the tier, well, not the next one, the one at the very top or close to it, it might be better. Because we're at, I think, 170,000 silver lines, so we're getting close. Although training the pilot, they're gonna have their hands out and they're gonna want to have a lot of money. It's not gonna be easy. Where are you going? Where are we going? Just going in the middle of nowhere. Go back to spectator mode. Oh yes, but then why are you going over here? Oh, it's a strip. I thought at first your ammo was low, so you wanted to go to a strip, and then I was like, what? Or you're slow climbing. Ah, that's a long type. We must reinforce the defense of the base. Oh, it's him. It's ruining everything. It's 4 kilometers away. Just now, here's the freaky thing. Look how difficult it is for your plane to get there. Why do some players do this? Some players cover that. When you're up there, they actually manage that. I'm like, how? How are they doing it? What the heck are they putting in their planes? It makes no sense to me. Now the climb rate and the amount of total climb before they stall out is just too freaking high. I need the meme. I need the meme of it's too high, because that's what it is. Like when I'm climbing, even with an interceptor to catch a bomber, I have to basically do what he's doing right now and go at a more gentle slope that I can actually manage. But when I'm in a bomber, some of them just go straight up like a rocket ship. Doesn't even hold them back. It freaks me out. It's confusing. This is genuinely infuriating because it's so lopsided, and I don't know why. I don't know if they've got some secret stash that they chuck into the engine that makes it go, because I don't have that stash. Whatever it is, I just don't have it. My engine can't do that. It annoys me. Lack of performance annoys me, man. What was that? There was some cool name over there. Yeah, you gotta balance that. I do like the realistic approach to WP, just because, or to WEP, because with arcade it sort of times out where you can't use it. With realistic, and a lot of planes you can go all the way, it just overheats your engine. So you can really push it to the max, but it will overheat your engine. Just gotta balance that out. I think he's going down. That's the one that got me earlier. Yeah. Too bad it was only now that they got him. It looks like we're gonna win this. Let me just see how we're doing. I think they got their bomber and then somebody else. Gotta get that. It's the 20 mils. I think it's the 20 mils. Ooh. Either the 20 mil or like the large machine gun. The heavy machine gun variant. Man, this thing's darting. Almost got me in the mood to get a Japanese fighter out, because that might be better than this. Uh oh, what's that sound? That might be better than the bombers. Maybe I should roll the Japanese fighter plane. Oh my! Shout out to Average Bleach Enjoyer. I can see you over there, just watching M22 take on these anti-air defenses, these defenses. No customs tomorrow with the ground. And as I worryingly mentioned, I do worry about our progress rate towards the jet target, because I checked, the first stream for this was started in 3 weeks ago, and although we very nearly got all the planes researched in between, the money is just not rolling that fast. So I'm actually considering switching over all the streams to Japan Aviation stream until we get them. Like hard, lock in, no compromise, because I don't want to lose those freaking planes. And I'm worried about it. I worry about it so much. Oh man, average breach enjoyer. So much information. But okay. Thank you for stopping by anyway. It's very much appreciated. I just really don't want to lose those jets forever. It'll be hard. What's that thing? So random. What is that? It's like partially sunk into the ground. Like that dude dug in too much. He can't even get his gun barrel out of the ground. How's he supposed to fight defensively? Yeah, tomorrow's the ground. So yeah, you're right. Average breach enjoyer is correct. Tomorrow will be the ground grind. But as I said, it might be the last one in a while, because I want to lock in on this. I did not expect this to drop on my lap when they were going to take away these Japanese jets. But now I am actually worried that I might not make it. Might not get them. And that'll worry me, man. We're putting in a lot of time on the Japan grind. I don't want to lose it. Don't want to lose the progress or lose the planes that I'm working so hard to get. Here. So if I look at the research points, because I need to still make about 1 million silver lions. And I'm not getting the golden chest. The golden chest gave me freaking 5 backups. Just plonked a solid middle finger in my face and said, no million for you. I would have really appreciated that 1 million silver lions, but it was like, no, not for this one. Thank you, Drago. That'll be much appreciated. But yeah, after that, 1 million silver lions is going to take a while to grind. It's going to take a while. So even if I get the RP, it might still take a whole while to actually get the silver lion target. I will not compromise on my way of getting silver lions. And I will not take my Cupro nickel lions either. So I can't fake my way through this. Okay, 179. Let me see. Got 3.03, 5.3. Let's find Drago. I see you over there. Boink. Now, okay, see, I'm not going to take that one because that's very low. This one is cool, but it's not that much of a fighter. These aren't fighters either. Like the closest fighters I've got are these, but they're still rank 1. Not much that I can do there. Maybe I should just take a bomber. I don't know. Or A6A. If I take the A6M5, it's gonna smoke that BF109. I don't think it's gonna be able to join up against that. So I got 3.7, 3.7 as well. Yeah, let's just roll at this battle rating. At least we get points for rank 4. At least increase research for rank 4. But at some point I'll probably swap back in one of my... It's weird because people say Japanese fighters are good. As you can see, I'm neglecting the Japan fighter tree the most. Like I've got the... On the left, yes, but I'm neglecting the fighters severely, in all truth. Focusing a bit more on the strike aircraft as well as the bombers. Not so much on the fighters. Maybe this is why I'm not doing so well. I'm just focusing on the wrong aspect of the freaking tech tree. But the A6M5 R2 as well as the A6M5 definitely disappoint me severely because they of the 7.7s. Using 7.7 mils at the BRs at battle ratings rank 4, rank 3 is way too high for 7.7s. This should not even be on the friggin' plane. That's why it's really annoying to me. That might be the worst place possible, because if you think about it, a lot of the fighters are going to be there to strafe ground targets. So the fight's mostly going to devolve here, I think. I'm basically going straight into the fight, whereas that's probably a bit more separate. But for some reason, I'm thinking 2 steps ahead. Maybe everybody's going to go to the left, trying to counter everybody going to the right. Ricky! Trying to think too many steps ahead. Oh my, this isn't the Moscow. Oh, it is. It doesn't even show Moscow. What the frick? It was like the what's it called? The tattoo featuring Ramstein, or it was either Ramstein featuring tattoo or tattoo featuring Ramstein. The song Moscow. Good song. Good song, gotta say. That's one thing, because it's cool that apparently when Rammstein started, they didn't want them singing German as much because it wouldn't relate internationally. And now everyone's like, nah, man, Rammstein's in German. We don't know what you're saying, but it's good music. At least I don't know what they're saying most of the time. Please, man, I can look at him. I see him. He's over there. You guys steal it. Sorry about that. Who's catching up? Got 2.6, 2. I see what you mean. The BF 110. He's definitely gonna steal. Friggin', he's Bostonian. It's Bostonian, that's what he is. He's gonna roll Bostonian on me. I'm telling you, he's gonna take that base. Not gonna call it at all. Even though he knows he's gonna be there first. If you know you're gonna be there first, just do the nice thing, man. Just call it. Call it for yourself so we know we don't have to waste our time going over there. Just bugs me when they won't call it. And the Firefly, apparently. I'm worried about the Firefly. I don't want to engage the friggin' Firefly. I'm conflicted between bombing a base and bombing one of those. Because that Firefly is still coming full speed. Ah, good. Good. Actually, you're 8.5. Oh, it's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. I told you about that where it locks the flaps. It was starting to do the thing. If I didn't catch that quickly, it would have been done. Yo. Oh, man. Shout out to Jack Reaper XD. It is good to see you over there. Yeah, I'm assuming you caught the address. The presidential address. With your level of optimism. Oh, okay. He's come for me. He knows. Where are my gunners? Where's my gunner's target? There you go. Okay. Come on, get him. Compensate. Okay, I got a hit, but that's... My bullet hitting him was not enough, but his bullet hitting me was enough to rip my whole plane in two. Like, my goodness. That's what really bugs me is when they do this. Like, he barely strafed me once and my whole plane cut into 2 pieces. Well, thank you very much. I did go too far ahead, but really thought I'd get that base. Like, I would switch over to the A6M5, but then we'd be going up to 5.3. That's the only problem. So I know for sure M22 you're not rolling with that high BR in Germany. That's the one problem. Can't zoom. Whoa! What the heck was that? Did you get it? Oh, I'm assuming you put your combat flaps on. Did you put your combat flaps on and then they got torn off by the speed? That's what I'd guess, is that you put your combat flaps on. It's definitely gonna be a bit less responsive now. That's for sure. Ooh. He's ripping everything up. I think wait a minute. Isn't this the freaking Battle Pass vehicle? Yeah, I got this one way back. That's why I forgot about it. I think it's the Battle Pass premium vehicle. How on earth are you picking this much up without flaps? How is it maneuvering this fast without flaps? That's insane. That means the tail flaps are doing all that. That's nuts. That is really crazy that the tail flaps on this plane can handle that much of a change in direction. Ooh, if he knew what he was doing, he would have like undershot you and shot you from the back. That's why they just chanted USA when people started booing. Ah, oh my goodness. Asmon Gold covers a lot of it now, because he says it's the content president. So he's just got, I think today alone he's got like 5 hours of footage or something, just off all the addresses alone. Yeah. Because I think he did a video on the Zelensky meeting, the result, the agreement that they made to the to sign the agreement now, as well as the address. He's got like 5 hours or something just today alone. Watch out, man! There's a wyvern coming. Yeah, he might not be going for you. Yeah, he might just be passing close. Yeah, I think you're just passing close. Otherwise, that would have gotten way smaller. Well, at least that one's chill. You don't know about the rest. Huh. Well, okay, it probably depends on the conditions of the deal. He just gets into a lot of trouble. Well, maybe not a lot of trouble because he's just so chill. It doesn't seem to really affect him, but he definitely attracts a lot of attention, I would say. Just keep it at that. Oh, he's close. Look at that. I'm still surprised how much this thing can lift with just the tail flaps. Do you have engine? Oh, is your oil boiling or your oil heating up? Ooh, careful, he come for you. Oh, he's gone down, thank goodness. Uh oh. Oh, he got your prop. Yeah, he's out. Oh, his house! Oh, you wrecked his house! Oh, my. That dude was just chilling over there, trying to watch the spectacle, and then this happened. Well, were you the last one? I think it was the last one. Yes, it was the last one. Well, I'm not gonna lie, yaks rarely get lucky. They just have very strong guns at the front, that's the thing. Just overpowered. Oh, man! And we got 6 likes! That's freaking amazing! The problem with yaks is they got massive cannons in the nose sometimes. Like some of them got like 50mm cannons. They just tear your plane apart. Like if a single bullet hits you, it's just game over. Really? Do you have something above the 109? Because if you do, then we could actually switch up. Because I'd like to use the A6 M5, but that's 5.3. That's way higher. You know what? Yeah, I can roll. 4.3. Also got 5.3. We can roll 4.3. Don't want to put too much pressure on the German one. Almost a 3. But why are you saying you spaded it? Don't you have something a bit higher? Let's roll 4.3 then, just to be safe. Yeah, let's. Yeah. So we'll stay at that. I think any more and it'll just be too much of a jump. At least it's a BF-109. What? Oh, you haven't purchased enough of the vehicles. I'd say people in every country are definitely becoming quite interesting. There's some real interesting people out there, that's for sure. So, only term you can really use. It's just, you're interesting, man. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I'll reach a base, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try and reach a base with this freaking thing. Let's see, what map is this? Okay, of course, show us one more. Yeah, that one. Oh, now I get what you're saying. Yeah, the whole thing about the land ownership being linked to the king still is a bit strange. It's a little bit strange because they've got like, I know Australia's got the same thing with them wanting to become like completely independent. But yeah, it's that whole system. And it's good for cohesion between countries, but it is still a weird system. Let's just see. Ain't no country, that's for sure. Yeah, I saw that. That was funny when they called the sergeant at arms. Ah, that was funny. But I mean, there's a lot of rules and customs in place. And yeah, in my country's parliament they had the same. Every now and again they had to kick people out of parliament because there's just certain rules. Which makes it, because there are some countries where they literally break out into fistfights in parliament. If you don't keep the peace or the order, it can escalate quite quickly. Like they get real rowdy. Let's see. He's not going over there. I think, if I recall correctly, one got kicked out, and I didn't complete the Asmongold clip about that address yet. I think I watched it halfway before starting the stream, and I think it was one got kicked out and two left. Two just like walked out by themselves or something. I might definitely be wrong. Yeah. That was interesting. And you could, every single time, it's just half of the... Because what was it, a speech to the House? I think it was the House of Congress. And only half kept standing up and clapping. The other half just sat like nobody claps. With some of the points, it is a bit too on the nose. Like, you can genuinely get up and say, hey man, we're doing well. Ah, okay, that's good stuff. Because it is a bit weird that they don't clap for almost anything. Like, good news for the country is still good news for the country. You should still freaking clap. It's weird that they won't clap for certain things that are obviously good freaking results. That's weird to me. They're definitely making a show out of it. Let's see. And beautiful. Get that fixed and full speed to the next one. We are very lucky. For some reason, none of the enemies seem to be, well, looking at me. Please turn. Please turn. That's what I hate about this plane. It is so hard to get it to listen. Come on. Oh, what the f... Okay, we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. What did he get? What did he get? What did he get? Two... I'm not gonna lie, I really hate it when that happens. I'm all cool with fighting until my tail gets cut off. And it really keeps happening way too much. They saw the tail off this plane way too many times. It's as if they know what to do because they keep doing it. Let's just see. How are we doing team-wise? Is anybody still alive? What the frick's this thing? Oh, just the FW. Whoa! Look at that freaking intake. It's huge. I thought the P-51 had a big intake. That's nuts. Extra large. Let's see. Uh-oh. Whoa, watch out. He's coming for you. Oof, that would have been good. If you shot him like from the bottom there, that would have been real good. Let's see. Oh, why would they be stupid? I mean, the P-40 is good, so I would assume the P-38 is pretty good. As long as it's got the monoplane construction, that's pretty nice. There's a P-26 that I didn't like that much because it's just a bit too slow. Come on. Come on. Yes. Get him. Get him and try not to overshoot. That's the one thing that I'm always worried about, is overshooting. Yo, he's just going all over the place. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, that's close. Oh, no, that one's probably gonna go down soon. Just looking at him, he doesn't look like he's got a lot left with all the smoke. Just needs a little bit, just a gentle tap. Oh. Oh! Sometimes you can feel it. You can feel it in the air when there's a head-on collision that's gonna happen. What the frick? The 86M5. Oh yeah, it's the non-Otsu one. Maybe I can switch down to that. Oh, okay, I can see. We got wrecked. We got completely stuffed. Did not do that well there. Yes, what I usually do with the head-on is I shoot from about 1.5 kilometers to about 1 or about 800 meters, and then I pull up. Because I'm usually like, if my bullets don't do the damage, then they probably wouldn't have anyway. So I just pull away and see if my bullets take them out. And sometimes it works. Sometimes I get nothing and I'm like, oh well, at least I'm not, shot down. Other times I actually take them down without getting shot back. So yeah, I tend to pull away from head-ons. Unless it's one of those where you keep shooting and nothing's hitting and you're like, just get a hit. Just one hit. And it just won't hit and then you get smoked in the process. Those I hate the most because it's just frustrating. And they hit you with like one bullet and it's enough. And you're completely stuffed. And it's like, what? I shot everything. I shot half my magazines out and I didn't get one hit. He just shot one bullet and took out my freaking pilot. It was very annoying. So yeah, I try to avoid head-ons if I can. Much easier in a bomber because bombers just don't do head-ons. We can't maneuver fast enough to do them. Let's see, please give me some targets. I think this one gives like 4 over the there you go. Come on, some more. And I'm going to target that one. Because nobody's going to expect me to target the front one as well. So I'm going to be like, let's see if this works. It's probably not going to work, but let's see if this works. What's everybody else got? Oh, you got 2 fighters. That's going to be rough for me because I'm probably going to be way too far ahead. But yes, just a short answer, you definitely can pull out from head-ons. In fact, if Captain Meow were here, he'd be telling you, don't do head-ons. It's not good for you. Avoid the head-ons. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Killer of the Shadows. Good to see you over there. Well, this thing is... I wouldn't call it a flying tank. If you saw how easily this thing's fuselage gets cut in two by just a few bullets, you would not be calling this a tank, that's for sure. It's quite sad. I like this plane until its tail gets cut off by like 3 bullets. Then I'm quite annoyed. Up until that point, it's pretty good. I just wish the tail was made of a better construction, because it's really annoying. There's a little kink in there actually. If you look at that, my imagination's a little kink in the tail. Maybe that's why it's so weak. They messed up the friggin' thing. Open top list. Well, this thing's got a decent amount of defensive guns. Only problem is I've not had a lot of luck with him recently. Sometimes I do real well with him. It's just in this stream it's not been going so well. Don't know why. But I mean, look at this. Look at this. If you go to the side, it's like whoop. And that's 3 targeting receptacles. You got about 3 at the back. Don't have as many aiming down and nowhere near as many aiming up. It's just 1 small machine gun. But the sides and the back are fairly easy to well, not easy, but fairly good defensively. I just wish it went better. Like, as long as my tail's not cut off and my flaps are in reasonable condition, I can fight quite well on this plane. Problem is, my tail keeps getting freaking cut off. Yo, man, I didn't start late. I started my typical time. I start 8:30. My goodness. Shout out to Cat Person 011. Let me just finish that off Please don't bomb that. I'm gonna bomb. Look at him climbing. Look at that P-51. That freaking P-51 is covering an insane amount of space. Vertically. He's climbing up to my level so freaking fast it'll make my head spin. Well, it's gonna make my freaking plane spin when he shoots my tail off, that's for sure. Okay, let's... Please survive. You don't open your bomb bay doors because they slow you down too much. Yes! Okay, and change view and full speed ahead. Oh man, I did not think I'd survive this. I've seen that one. It's huge. The BV-238 is even bigger than this thing. Uh-oh. Line up! My gun is unconscious. It's not a good time to be drunk. We would have had him. Like, I gotta say, middle finger to the system. Why did it do that? Like, if those gunners were not knocked out from the first few bullets, it would have done real well. That annoyed me. Finger to the system. It's the system of my gunner getting knocked out immediately when I needed them. If my tail gunner wasn't knocked out, I would have been at least able to retaliate there. Like, his first bullets managed to incapacitate. Whoa. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. You have it worse. That was like 2 rounds that hit you and both knocked out each wing. That was insane. I'm so sorry about that. That's real rough. Yeah, ball turret was definitely the worst one. Because of the space limits and everything. You forgot the most and first rule. But I didn't. Oh, feed the tail gunners. I didn't feed them breakfast. That's one big thing. Don't feed them breakfast and don't let them get drunk before battle. That's the main problem. Maybe if you can just balance it out. Just balance more to the left. You can maybe fly this out. What? What's the rule? What rule? Uh-oh. Oh no! What rule am I missing? Is he going down? Oh, he's still going down. Let me just see what's... oh, there you go. Italian plane, you say? Well, with that, now I know. Now I know for sure. It's Italian plane. It's level 100. You didn't feed the snail. Ah, I never feed the snail. The snail hates me, man. I don't feed the snail. Whoa! It's a monoplane with 1 wing. Oh. Wait, did we get... oh, okay. It's just us 3. Us 3 got knocked out. Freaking rough. At least I got the 1 base, but it didn't look like I got the second one. Or did I? Oh wait, no, I tagged the first base. I ended the first one because somebody else tagged most of it. Okay, so I did get 2 bases, but most of the first one wasn't mine. Dang it. Whoa, you're all green already. Freaking goodness, it's fast. Let's see, we got 4.3. Not a... yeah, are we... I'm gonna quickly ask you if I can switch over to 5.3. I know that M22 is rolling 2.7, so I know it's one heck of an up tier. But then I can use the A6M5, or let me see if I can actually switch to the A6M5, the standard one. Would I be able to? What plane do I have to switch out for? What? I've got to be trained in one of them. Oh my goodness, I never used this one. I'll quickly see if I got a reply there. Okay, I didn't put any plane in there yet. Well, what are we all saying? It was almost 3.0. Okay. I'm going to quickly see if I can get an A6M5 at a slightly lower... M3. Okay, these are all M3s. I only grinded these out. I never used a single one of them. Oh my! Shout out to Srinivas Chilakala. Yes, you are quite late, but it's good to see you over here. And we got 7 likes. Ooh, let me see the chat there. We got cool 700 left. Oh man, he got the G55. Well, what does that mean? You're still rolling 2.7, you're rolling 5.0. Okay, that's going to be rough, but let's roll 5.3 with this Otsu, because it might be painfully slow, but sometimes it can pull out a decent fight. Just sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. And that's worth it, man. Just like the G5N1, it gets the occasional good one. And we got 8 likes. That's freaking amazing. Ooh, where's the water? Where's the water? I need to. What the frick? Where's the water? I need water. Like, that really got my throat all raspy. For some reason, I've lost the water bottle. It was just here when I started the stream. What the frick? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna be raspy because I can't find it anywhere. I'm very confused. I was so sure I brought the water bottle with me. I'm out of coffee, so got none of that. That's confusing. I hate it when that happens. When you're so sure you took something, and then at the moment of like testing that theory, you found, oh well, I didn't. Oh well. Oh well, I suffer the consequences of my forgetfulness. Am I sub to the snail? You mean am I on premium? No, I'm not on premium. I can't do it, man. I actually got a premium power up for 24 hours once, which was pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I can see why people do it, but I can't do it, man. On YouTube, I didn't know that you. Oh, well, that's actually quite dumb of me because it makes perfect sense that they would have a channel. Like, for some reason, when you said that, I had no idea. Now I realize I'm like, that just makes perfect sense. But no, let me sub to them quickly. Let me find them. Where's the War Thunder? Oh, there you go. War Thunder official channel. It's got more subs than me. Oh my goodness. By a substantial ratio. They're like 10,000 to 1. Whatever they're doing, keep it up. Oh my goodness. Shout out to XQC093 on Twitch. It is good to see you over there. What the heck's up with the bouncer? Why is the... We're all axis. Why does he have issues? I think... We're rolling 5.0 and 5.3. Let me quickly see if I can switch down to something. The last proper plane I used, A6... Dang it, I haven't dedicated any crews to any of these. I literally just grinded them. Okay, I'm going to take this plane and we're just going to roll. We're just going to roll because I've got no choice. It's the last match for the stream. And I'm going to roll with this kinky tail thing. It's got a kinky tail. This is why your tail keeps getting... So it's the wood that they used in the tail frame there was very bent. They left it out while getting drunk one day and they're like, oh man, it's bent so terribly. We better throw it away. And they're like, no, it's a war economy. We must use everything. And then they built the tail all skewed up and bent like that. Okay, it'll hold. And then in midair, as they were getting shot by fighters, they were like, no, it doesn't seem to be holding at all. You've doomed us. You've doomed us by using the bent wood in the tail. It's messed up. Like, mistakes can happen and they have serious consequences, Mr. Pilot Man. You should have built this plane better. Who knew that the pilot built the plane? It's even more freaky. It's a whole conspiracy theory that I'm making up at the last moment to blame the pilot of this plane for everything going wrong. Let's actually see. Well, the freaking bouncer is being super judgmental for some reason. He is just not helping out at all. He's just... Ooh, that's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. I'm going to get some points over there. That'll help when I get the jets to actually do some of that. I want to do defensive armament, but I'm not going to do defensive armament because I can do it myself. Ooh, reload speeds of a tempting, weapon maintenance. That's tempting. Especially with the tail gunners running out of ammo so frequently. There we go. Like, the tail gunners running out of ammo and me not being able to shoot at certain intervals has had the result of me getting shot down quite a few times. So it's just a worthy thing to invest in. I hope that weapon reload affects tail gunner reload time. Otherwise, that's just for nothing. Okay, now, because this is the last match, I might actually consider doing a climb instead of a dive. Just so that this thing, whoa, I was close, has some hope. Like, look at that. We're at 4,000, which means we're basically useless. Yes! We're over the hour and a half mark. And it is the busy week as well, so my time is unfortunately very, very strict. You have to... One good thing about this bomber is it can run WP for impressively long amounts of time. But the sad part is it needs to, because it can't climb very well. Like, this thing needs to be running its WP for a long time just to get altitude. Just watch. If I reach 5,000, there'll be an interceptor like 2 kilometers down, and it's just gonna go whoosh. Where the heck are you? You down there? No, you're not down there. Where is he? Say lonely where you are. What the oh, what the heck? How did you even do that? Where is he? Where the... What am I doing wrong? No, wait, it's to the left. What am I missing? Oh, there you are. How did you even get there? Could you choose that strip? That's pretty cool. It's like a tournament look. Oh, that's cool stuff. And we got 9 likes. That's marvelous. Let's get this thing up. Okay, so it's about 4,700. That's good. We're getting there. We're getting there. But I tell you, even at 5,000, it's not going to matter at all against those interceptors. They're just going to wreck me. I saw you. I could see you, man. I see you over there. I didn't check for the smoke, though. But I did see you. Like, it's because it allows us to see the player tags. Thank goodness for that. I wouldn't call it very realistic, but it's good stuff. I think if the player tags weren't showing, the game would just be too difficult. Like, simulator mode on this is excruciating. So I don't blame them for doing that. Like, in simulator mode, I tend to get... Oh, that's a bit fast. I tend to get shot before even seeing the enemy plane. Like, I don't even see them. And they're shooting at me like from the front. It's insane. People who play simulator are very well adjusted to how difficult it is. Because it's definitely not easy. And we got 10 likes. We have broken 2 digits. It's been a while. It's been a while since we last broke 2 digits, so thank you very much for that. Some of us might not like it because I did mention earlier we might not be doing the pirate stream for a while, but not because we're not going to be making pirate content. I'll probably be making some of the pirate game videos instead of the stream, just so I can cut down on some of the grind for the sneak skill and some of the other skills. Because I think it might go a bit better there, and actually try and figure out the quest line behind the game, because I've still got no idea what the quest line is. I still need to track down quite a few things. If I can gradually work my way into the good graces of the Spanish, then the quest should go much more smoothly. Well, it's gonna take some time because the Spanish are freaking aggro, and the Dutch. So say it's the one time in history when the Dutch weren't chill. They were enraged. Then what happened was the British came to New Amsterdam and told them, hey, we're taking this now. They were like, okay, we're chill now, we're chill. Oh, we're chill permanently. Like, as soon as they lost New Amsterdam and became New York, they were like, we can't do this anymore. Oh man, that's cool. That's good stuff. I'm glad to see that the lags... Oh, you see, look at that. 5.5, and look at that. 5.5. And we got a P38 like it's a freaking joke. That's why I don't climb. If anybody's like, hey man, hey, why aren't you climbing with your bomber? That P38's why. Look at him engage me. This is ridiculous. He climbed this out like it's a freaking joke. I climbed for like 20 minutes. He climbs this up like it's a joke. Catch up. Yeah. This is still gonna get me. Yes. It's one of the few times that it's gone well this stream. I'm giving myself multiple congratulations because I genuinely expected him to wreck me. I mean, he still took a tail fin, but at least the tail didn't cut off. Finally the tail actually held against a single freaking burst of machine gun fire. Then it goes well. As you can see, if that happens, it goes fairly well. Yeah, so I see you over there. Shout out to CH on Twitch. It's good to see you. I'm gonna drop all my bombs on that base. Yeah, I'm at 457. Can't a BF-109 catch up to 457? Well, where are you? Uh-oh. Oh, you're at my altitude. Hey, I'm being chased. Everybody was wanting to get my attention. Oh, man. So spoiled here. So spoiled. Everybody's giving me so much attention. It's not the good kind of attention. That's the problem. I will not forget to raid. I got the choice between Aberford and Futcher. I've been raiding Futcher for the last week, and he's pretty cool. Every time he's like, "Oh man, you're still raiding? That's good stuff." I'll probably raid him again. Oh, Ender Drago, are you down? Thank you very much for having helped me on this stream, because I've not been doing well. Like, this last fight is the first time that my tail gun has actually done his freaking job. So I'm glad to have that happen at least once. Like, it had to happen so that everybody can see I wasn't lying. Like, it's just for some reason for most of the stream the tail gun has been doing real bad. Well, that's me, as my tail gunning. That and the tail. The tail itself's been just doing real bad, getting destroyed every single time in like 2 seconds. Like, if the tail holds out, I'm gonna drop 5. Let me drop 6. Because if I drop 6, I can get the next one as well. First I didn't want to, but now I'm thinking, yeah, let's do it. I think these bases are gonna have standard base health, which means I can take them out. If they don't, then I will see the result of that real soon. Oh my! It's hard to believe that BF-109. BF-109 would be that slow. Now you see, I need to get my friggin' roll right. Roll right! Get your roll right! This thing's roll won't adjust fast enough. That's a big problem. That's an enormous problem. Okay, so he's coming. He's like, "Oh man, we're gonna shoot some bombers." And I'm like, you sure about that? Let's see, when he starts, I'll start. Hopefully my tail holds the damage. Please, tail, don't split in 2. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, bro. Come on. Am I getting him? I'm already zooming. Why am I missing? Come on, come on. Yes! Okay, I'm getting the... As soon as I get a hit, I start to get an idea of how much I need to adjust. Uh-oh. Oh, no, reloading. You see, this is why I need to adjust my reload speed. Oh, the escort. Oh, man. Oh, you friggin' champ. That's beautiful. Can friggin' resume my attack on the base. So we're not gonna give up. And now he's reloaded. That's the problem. I need to upgrade that. But this is when you do well. Like, this plane's taking its knocks, but it's not going down from like, "Oh, 2 bullets hit my tail. Time to cut my friggin' plane in 2. At least that's not happening. So we have a chance. It's when the friggin' tail rips off at like 2 bullets. That's the problem. But if this thing can take its lumps and keep fighting, then we do quite well. Like how we got one time. Oh, we did quite well. Ah, oh, everybody down. You see, this is a good match. I'm glad we got at least one of these in the stream. This is when this thing actually does its job and doesn't just get wrecked immediately. There's somebody behind me. Okay, they're fairly far away. They just look like they're closer. Max out. Don't open the bomb bay doors yet. Oil 2 is very hot, which is not good. This is very bad, man. 182. Okay, let's drop that a bit down and come on. Come on. I know. Thank you very much for being such a champ and still taking on a much higher BR. Like, we haven't done that for a while. Basically since I've done the German stream, because then average iPad player would be giving me the golden shot challenges, which were pretty intense. Oh, he lost the wheel. Looks like we're landing gearless. If we can even get this thing to the strip. Just look how... the adjustment you need to make to get this thing to land properly, or to basically straighten itself out, is a nightmare. Hey! I thought there was 2 bases. Friggin', I think there's an extra base. That's what it feels like. Oh, got elevator number 1. That's good stuff. Let's see. So first strip is the furthest away. That one looks like it's actually closest. And I like the amount of anti-air that one has. The middle one doesn't seem to have a lot. Yeah. Oh wait, they all have 4. It looks like a lot more than 4. Why did you activate blind hunt? You were shot down. That doesn't even make sense. I get blind hunt because blind hunt's very useful. I've been in enough matches recently to the very end to see what happens, and almost always somebody activates blind hunt when there's like one enemy player left, and it works a lot of the times. But this doesn't seem like the case. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna burn out my engine. Okay, there you go. Please don't burn out the engine. It's not what I want. I want this thing to be able to hold. Okay, so we can do 60. Come on now. I know it's a cool number, but get me to 70. Okay, 212. We just need to stay. If we can stay above like 250 with stability, because it looks like this thing's holding fairly stable, that we can do well. 292. Ooh, I need to blow my nose. But we are losing speed. Yeah, so we are definitely losing speed at 70. Let's see if we can... How's the engine oil doing? Oh, it's probably going to start climbing again. 202. Oh, okay, it's still going down. What? 202 orange. Orange means it's damaging the engine. Why? Was it still going down? Why is it damaging the engine in that state? It's just weird. That's sort of unfair. So it's basically wrecking the engine at a lower temperature suddenly. Like, where is it? Come on, you gotta survive. This time I'm close. Oh my goodness, that's not even the strip. That's the strip over there. Ah, my goodness. One engine's out. Dang it, that's not even the strip. I thought the strip was there. How far away is that? Why don't they never have a freaking... They never have a gauge for distance. Ooh, this takes you further. Takes you further than the map as you see it. This is not good. We've got one engine that's been wrecked. That means we are going to lose speed. Well, it's just 1 out of 3. So it's weird that the other engines are so damaged by this. They're just 3 out of 4, man. Do your part. Keep this thing going. And so you got a little curve to the way we're going. This thing. How many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we got... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's one of those. Oh, yes. It's sort of good and bad. It's one of the matches where I am one of the last of the team. Why is this doing this? Come on, friggin' get back to them. Okay, he's over there, I think. Either that or he's a bot plane. Nah, I think it's our plane. Yep. B-17 is a spot Gia, friggin' Jedi. That's why he got... Oh, he's coming. There's way more of them than there are of us. So that is slightly bad. But... if I can just get a good position, we should be able to take 1 or 2 down. If it goes well. If it doesn't, if we're not able to get our bearings right, which does also happen, then we're screwed. Then we're in big trouble. But if I can just get my tail or my sides on the side that the enemy comes from, then we're doing well. Then we're doing fine. I still didn't get an explanation from M22 why he activated blind hunt. He just said because. It sort of ended there. I don't know if there was more waiting, but it just sort of ended there. Because I know you switch on blind hunt when there's just one player or so left of the enemy team. I've actually made good money off blind hunt because in cases like this where I'm the last player on my team, the enemy tends to switch on blind hunt and I usually survive long enough. Look at that. Look at that. Thank goodness for observant tail gunners. See if we can get him. Let's see if we can get him. This is either the end or a valiant stand. We'll see. Oh, he's made a bad idea. He's exposed to my tail gunner properly. Listen to that rattle. Okay, I'm compensating wrong. My compensation's off. Come on! 1 bullet hit him. What's wrong? They... Oh! You'd never have thought that, did you? Never did I think... Ah, it's 1 for 1. Dang it! Looks like it's 1 for 1. That one shot that got his engine was good stuff, but it looks like he might survive. Let me see how he does. He's too far away from the strip to really survive, but let's see. Come on, show it to me. Yes, he's down. Okay, good. At least we got one. I really wish I did a bit better than that, but that one bullet that suddenly just... Did you see that? All the bullets missed, and there was this single one that just hit him straight on the engine and set that thing on flame, ablaze. That was good stuff. I love it when that... You just need a little bit. That one bullet's the one bullet that could. So... That's the type of stuff that I like with these defensive gunners when they do their jobs like this. But okay, so that's how we roll today. Whoa, it's like money, 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 money. Because we need a little bit more money. Next one, I'm probably... Here's the thing. This one's got 576. I don't like it. Because it's got the 7 mils. I don't even want the 7 mils at all. This one's got just the cannons. This one's got just the cannons. So I like the fact that it got cannon Type 99, Type 99 Model 2. Okay, so they got the same. This one's got 610 max out. This one's got 610 max out. So they're fairly similar. I can actually see very little difference between them at all. They look actually exactly the same. Not like visually, but every other way. So I'll very likely invest in one of these two. I am also tempted to invest in that one because it's at 5.3 and not 6.0. That's also something. I'm just saying. Because it's going to be a bit tough. It's going to be a bit tough to fight at 6.0. But I guess I'm just going to have to probably. Okay, yes, it's ending. Thank you so much, M22. I'll just close the squad. Thank you, Enderdrago15, as well as M22 for all the help in that battle. We're getting closer. We're getting closer, but I'm probably going to lock in on this Japan grind more than ever before because I need to reach that target. I will raid now, and I'll see you all tomorrow on the ground grind stream with Sweden, where we will be doing the custom if Average Bleach and Joy is still there. So I hope you all have a very good day. Thank you for everybody for the likes, the views, the subscriptions. I saw somebody followed on Twitch as well. It's good stuff. It's very much appreciated. I hope you all have a very good day. And this has been Edward of Tide with the War Thunder Japan Aviation stream. Bye-bye.